back to Upside Down Disney. If you're new here, my name is Jess, and if you can't tell by the massive pile of mail next to me, we are back with part 2 of my Magic Mail Monday. As mentioned in the previous video, this is a couple months worth of packages that have kind of piled up. And yeah, because I have been busy moving. So we are just going to jump right into this one. The last one ended up being like 40 minutes long before editing. So I'm going to try to see if we can cut this one down a little bit. So first up, we have a package from Funko. Because I have a problem and I shop on Funko Shop all the time because they constantly come out with really good pops that are Funko exclusives that I really love. So this one I believe is a Star Wars pop. I do have a couple of pops from Funko Shop that I just opened and didn't save for a Magic Mail. Some packages I'm not gonna lie, I didn't save for Magic Mail and just opened, but a few of them I did, and this is one of them. So this one should be, yep, and it is. So this is a Star Wars pop from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and it is Obi-Wan Kenobi himself in his robe. And so he's got the Funko Shop exclusive sticker there, and then you can tell that it is Obi-Wan there. He's got the kind of scraggly beard and the robe and his little lightsaber in his hands, and he is just super, super cute. I have not posted or filmed in a very long time. Here's the back where you can see some of the other pops from the Kenobi collection. You got a Vader, you have Reva, you have Kowlin, you have Tala, just a whole bunch of characters. If I said any of those names wrong, I'm very sorry. Yeah, I absolutely love Kenobi. I thought it was such a good show. I loved seeing baby Leia. She was really cute and spunky and like amazing. So it was just a lot of fun to get to kind of like see some of the backstory of like, you know, what happened, and it kind of gave a lot of light to some of the interactions and things that we see happening in, you know, the original trilogy. Especially kind of like why Leia reaches out to Obi-Wan for help and, you know, knows him, you know, is you know, when Luke says Ben Kenobi, immediately knows who he's talking about and things like that. I don't know if that was like intentional, if like George Lucas had this grand plan all along, or if Star Wars is just kind of making stuff up at this point. But it was a super cute show. I really enjoyed it a lot. I thought it really added a lot to the plot. It was great to see Ewan McGregor back as Obi-Wan, and to see Hayden Christensen reprise his role as Anakin. I feel like the Star Wars fandom really like bullied the crap out of him at the time of the prequel trilogy, so to see him like wanting to come back, and then to see him now come back and be receptive with such open arms, and for him to come back now and be received with such open arms was really a lot. I really do love Hayden Christensen. I think that Anakin as a character towards the end was just like he did what he could kind of thing. You know, he was this like emo drama queen baby, so like I think he played it very well. So yeah, but anyway, here's the Obi-Wan pop. Absolutely love him. I had to pick him up since he was a Funko Shop exclusive, and I'm super excited to add him to my little Star Wars collection. I say a little Star Wars collection, but it's not a huge Star Wars collection at this point. Up next is this spooky themed package from one of my favorite small shops, Mud Pies and Pigtails Boutique. They do little knitted drink koozies. They are a Black-owned business, and I just absolutely love supporting her shop because the things that she makes are just so adorable. And so I decided that I needed a couple of new drink koozies because the ones that I had originally ordered from her are getting kind of gross from just like I usually use them with like an iced Starbucks beverage, so some strips on them. One of them is kind of starting to fray a little bit because of just the way I was keeping them stored, so now I have a cute little pouch to put in my bags to kind of protect them. And so I decided to order a few more. So I ordered a couple for me, a couple for my partner, and they're all kind of a spooky theme. So first up, I will show you her business card. So here is her business card. On the one side has the shop name, Maigc and Pigtails Boutique. And then on the other side says Funky, Unique, and Oh So Chic, and then it has her Instagram handle and then her website. And I will of course leave her link down below, especially because this font does not show up super well on camera. So I will of course leave her link down below so that you guys can either go follow her on Instagram or check out her shop and see what else she has. Her designs usually do sell out pretty quickly, a lot of them, but she does shop openings every week. So definitely kind of stay tuned, you know, for her to post some more stuff. Next up we have a reusable straw. Kind of fitting with the spooky theme. It's a kind of black and clear straw. And then we have the koozies. So first up, and it's really cute because she'll sometimes put them on these little plastic or paper coffee cups. But so first up is this Beetlejuice inspired one. So you have a sandworm sewn on there, little patch sewn onto there, and then the knitting is all in like sandworm-esque colors. So it is just super cute. Beetlejuice is one of my partner's favorite movies, so I thought this would be a perfect koozie to get for them. And then up next, I was finally able to get a Nightmare Before Christmas themed one from her, and this one is just so adorable. It is an Oogie Boogie themed koozie, and so there's just a little patch of Oogie Boogie sewn on there, and he looks like super chibi like and really adorable. And then it is just pink and green striped, you know, knitted koozie, and I loved the pink and green combination, and I love Oogie Boogie so much, and I just thought that he was super adorable. So I had to pick this little koozie up. Okay, and then there is like so much little confetti in the bottom of the bag. I don't know if you can see that. So much spooky confetti that is now sticking all over the place and getting all up in our new carpet. First up is a koozie for my partner, and it is the Hellfire Club logo. Eddie was one of their favorite characters on the season of Stranger Things, as honestly he was mine too. But they really were like hit hard by what happens to Eddie in the end, and just like really identified a lot with him. So I decided to get them this koozie with a little Hellfire logo so that they really appreciate it. So perfect for spooky season and just for all year round as well. And then my other koozie, my Stranger Things koozie, is this adorable little Demogorgon koozie. So just gray knitted, you've got some red bordering there, and you have an adorable little Demogorgon patch sewn on. And I thought that this was so cute. He looks like a little like flower, like even more than I feel like a Demogorgon usually does, and he's just super cute. You can see the little like teeth details there. He's just super adorable, and I really loved him a lot. So I decided to pick up this one as opposed to some of the other Stranger Things themed designs that she has. So that is all from Maigc and Pigtails. Again, they will be linked down below so that you can go check out her shop, or just follow her on Instagram if you don't see anything that, you know, really strikes your fancy. She does do different seasonal releases, so maybe spooky season is not your thing, but maybe for Christmas she'll have a design that you know, are super into. So definitely, you know, give her a follow and check her out because she makes some pretty quality, awesome koozies. Next is a box from Shop Disney, and I am going to open this one on camera because I think it is a backpack from the Mickey Main Attraction collection from a series that I have already filmed for. So now we're going to finally show the backpack that came after the fact. So this is It's a Small World backpack from the Mickey Main Attraction collection. Small World is one of my favorite rides at Disney World. My mom also loves it as well, so that's kind of why it is a little bit special for me. This was one of the rides that she rode, the one and only time she was ever at Disney World back when she was younger. So it just really holds kind of a special place in my heart. She also was at the World's Fair when she was a kid and probably rode this ride as well back then. So definitely just like a cool memory and just a cool, you know, connection to my mom and things. So decided to pick up this bag. It is super cute. Has the little you know, clock face on one ear and then a flower on the other one, all glittery and purple at the top here. And then you have the Disney Parks Loungefly plaque there. And then adorable bright pink little Mickey shorts print as the front pocket that opens up. And then there are 2 functional side pockets, and they all have the different numbers on them from the cloth. Pinky purplish, kind of the same pinky tone on the front straps. And gold hardware all around. And then when you open it up on the inside, what is the print? And then you have kind of just some small world, you know, art style designs of the building facade on the inside as the print. It's super, super beautiful and vibrant. And I just love everything about Small World. I love the bright colors. I love Mary Blair's art design on all of the animatronics. It's just a super adorable ride and just one of my favorites at Disney World. So absolutely so stoked about this backpack. I believe this was $85 off of Shop Disney. All right, and these other 2 boxes next to me are definitely Mickey Moon Attraction collections, so I'm going to save those for a separate video, and we are going to close this baby out with a giant box of pins from Win, my Disneyland pickup person. So I have left, sorry for like scratching at my nose, it's just, I felt like something, like a hair or something was in my nose. So I have left my envelope with Win open for couple of months now, just because I was in the process of moving. I didn't want to have all the pins sent to me and not be able to really open them. So I just kind of took a break from getting packages sent out, and now I have a whole box. That cost her extra to ship to me because there was just so many more pins in one box than she had ever anticipated. And I have a couple jumbo pins in here and stuff, so there was just a lot going on in this pin box. So this in and of itself will probably take like 20 minutes to get through. All right. First up is the Summer 2022 pin, and this one was a limited release, and it featured Olaf during the In Summer scene there. So you have him, Summer, written in a blue glitter enamel. And then he has his little sunglasses, and he has all like the beach balls and the little drinks and things like that around him. And he has a little hat that he has in the In Summer scene in the first Frozen. And this pin was just super adorable. I absolutely love Olaf, so I had to pick this up, and it's going to go great in my Frozen collection. The second pin is the character gift boxes, and this one is for the Princess and the Frog. So you can see here a little pin of Ray, so it's a little pin on pin. And you have Tiana's little flower, you have the heart, you have a trumpet, you have the little crown that Lottie has when they're kids. Just so many cute little details and nods to Princess and the Frog in here. I absolutely love Princess and the Frog, and I do have a Princess and the Frog collection, so this pin is going to go perfect there. And these character connections are limited edition. This pin was $20 at the parks. And this limited release one was $17.99, which I guess is the new limited release price at the parks. And I believe these are either an LE of like 3,000 or 2,500. I'm not taking all the pins off their backer cards to show them because that would just take way too much time. Up next, we've got 2 pins in the Princess Tea Party collection. So first up is my girl Pocahontas, and Pocahontas is one of my favorite Disney movies because it was the movie that came out the year that I was born. So I do have a lot of Pocahontas things, and it's just always kind of been a favorite. So I do have a small Pocahontas collection, and this pin is absolutely gorgeous. You have like the design of, you know, her dress and her tattoo and everything there. And then an adorable little cup of tea, and the tea bag on this one says corn silk tea made with wild corn. I don't know if the writing will show up on camera that's there, but you can kind of see that it's there. I don't know if you can see what it says. This is another limited edition, was $19.99 in the parks. And this one has a rose gold finish to it. I don't know if you can kind of tell from looking at the pin itself, but Absolutely gorgeous. We love rose gold here, so absolutely obsessed with that. And then this other one is one of 2 pins that they released for this collection for my favorite Disney princess, which is Ariel. So I am absolutely not complaining that there was 2, but I don't know why they made like completer pins that were like a second pin for some. I think Aurora is another one that is getting 2 pins, but the other one released on Shop Disney, and I did order that. And then we have this one here. So I absolutely love this. And this one says, Under the Sea Seaweed Infused Tea. Which is super cute. Next up, we've got one of a couple jumbo pins that I've got, and this one is for the Haunted Mansion, and it is just a giant Haunted Mansion logo pin. And this one is a limited release. It was $34.99. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. You have the Hatbox Ghost on here. You have all the hitchhiking ghosts. You have the Ghost Host and Constance. And the Caretaker. You have Madame Leota. Just so many really cool. You have the outside of the, facade of the mansion on there. Just a really, really cool pin that I absolutely needed to have for my Haunted Mansion collection. So I'm very excited about this pin. It'll definitely be the centerpiece of a Halloween pin board this year. Next up is one of the Princess Beautiful Florals pins. And this one featured Ariel. So this one is kind of like the flower that she picks during the He Loves Me Not scene. And then you have Ariel during that scene in the movie when you open up the pin. So these pins are super cute. They kind of close up by like kind of sliding close, and then there's a magnetic closure there. And then you just kind of pull it open again. So super beautiful pin. The detail on her is not showing up on camera like nearly as well as it should. Like, it looks like she has no lips, but I promise you she has lips. And then next up we have the Tiana from the Beautiful Florals. So you have a beautiful little like lotus flower there. And this one is a gold finish. Ariel was a silver finish. And then inside we have Tiana holding Naveen, it looks like, as a frog. Or no, she's holding a flower. She's holding a lotus flower herself, or a little lily pad, or whatever this is. That is like her flower. So super beautiful pin there. Both, again, $19.99 as they are limited edition Parks pins. All right, these next 2 pins look like they were supposed to be from some kind of pin event or some kind of special release or event thing. I think if you got all of them and connected all the backer cards together, it would form the Disneyland Castle. But I just kind of picked a couple for mine and my partner's 2 favorite attractions at Disney World / Disneyland. That being the Haunted Mansion and the Tiki Room. But like, if you look at the backer cards, there is nothing on them signifying what collection they are for. But there was one release for almost every attraction at Disneyland Park. And so it just really made me think that there was something to this collection, some kind of event it was supposed to be for, that ended up not happening, so they didn't put anything on the backer card for it. I don't know. It's very bizarre. Wynn didn't know what they were for either. I was asking her, like, do you know anything about these? Were they like slated to release, like announced for anything? And she's like, no, I have no idea. So I just had her pick them up. So we've got the Enchanted Tiki Room right here. So you've got the little like tiki gods there, and then you have, I believe that's Jose. And then this one does have a spinner element, so I'm going to take it off so you can kind of see what the other side is. And then the other side is a little tiki like head with like, as a Dole Whip cup with Dole Whip in it. So super cute, absolutely love it. These are limited edition 1000. And yeah, so if anybody knows anything more about this pin collection than I do, like, please let me know what it's supposed to be for, or celebrating, or where it came from. There really just was never much explanation about it. And then this one is for the Haunted Mansion. This is like the gates to the mansion, and then when you open it up on the inside, you have the bust that kind of looks like Walt, but I don't think it's supposed to be Walt. I forget who it's supposed to be, but then you have a picture of that bust on the inside. This is the one with like the busted head. Up next are some pins for my partner, and the pins that these are will let you know just how far back some of these pins go. So first up is the 20th anniversary Lilo and Stitch pin. This is a limited edition pin featuring Jumbo, Pleakley, and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is one of my partner's favorite Disney movies, if not their favorite Disney movie of all time. Stitch is one of their like absolute favorite characters ever, so absolutely had to pick this pin up for what I cannot believe is the 20th anniversary of this movie. Jesus, I'm old. And then we have a 626 day pin. So I was super excited to see that they made a Stitch Day pin. 626 day is also their best friend's birthday, my partner's best friend's birthday, as well as the day that gay marriage was legalized in the US. So super just cute pin that has kind of multiple meanings in our lives. So I definitely had to have one pick this up. And then the last one here is the Hercules 25th anniversary pin. And so that one I picked up because my partner really loves Hercules. And so I thought that this was a really cute pin to pick up because it features Pegasus and Phil, and you have Meg and Herc there looking longingly into each other's eyes. Alright, up next we've got some character connection puzzle pins for Peter Pan. We've got 2 of them here. These pins are like such a ripoff, but I thought they were super cute, so I figured I would just pick a couple up. It's $19.99 for 1 pin in a mystery box. Like, who has the money to spend to try to get all of the pins in that mystery set? But whatever. And then here we have a Star Wars mystery set that I had Win pick me up 2 boxes for, and it really just has portraits of all the characters, but it's characters from the original trilogy. So I got it really hoping that I would get Leia, and then from there, you know, anybody else would be cool. And these pin boxes were $19.99. And then last up, I think, is a couple of jumbo pins. Oh wow, this pin is really huge. Wynn said that the one jumbo pin was like really jumbo, and I underestimated just how jumbo it is. Alright, so first up is a 2-pin set of like kind of like mini jumbo pins. And these are all in celebration of the 45th anniversary of Star Wars. So one pin features Darth Vader and some stormtroopers, the other one features Luke, Han, and Leia. And I just thought that these were really gorgeous pins. And they are kind of little mini jumbos, so I decided to go ahead and grab these from the set. They came out with a lot of pins for this, and so I kind of limited myself to the ones that I thought were the cutest, and so I have these picked up. This set was $44.95 or $44.99. There you go, $44.99. And these are limited edition. I am not quite sure. A limited edition of 3,100. That's it down the bottom here. So I love these pins. I love the glitter elements there and the little Sith logo and the Jedi like rebellion kind of logo. Super, super cute pins there. And then this is just one pin in here all wrapped up. So this is a huge ass pin. Oh my gosh, but this is gorgeous though. Alright, I'm gonna kind of take, there's like shrink wrap over the front to kind of like protect the plastic. I'm gonna take that off. So I'm gonna take that off just enough so that I can eventually put it back on to kind of protect it, because I have no idea what I'm doing with this pin just yet. But this is a jumbo pin for the Star Wars 45th anniversary. And it really looks like the, you know, movie poster for A New Hope. You have Darth Vader there. There's some of the X-Wings kind of flying In the background, you have Luke and Leia. And then you have 3PO and R2, and you have the Star Wars 45th logo down there at the bottom. This pin is so hefty and huge. Oh my god. And this one is limited edition of 1,550. Very odd LE number. And this pin was... Holy shit, this pin was $100. Pardon my French. I did not realize this pin was $100 when I bought it. No wonder I owed Win so much money that week. But super beautiful pin. Super glad to have it. It's gonna look great as part of my Star Wars collection once I figure out where I'm gonna put it and what I'm gonna do with it. But just absolutely gorgeous pin. Honestly, I think it's worth $100. Alright, and that is the end of today's Magic Mail after another half-hour long before editing video. If you like this video, please leave a comment down below letting me know your favorite thing that I showed in today's video. I really gotta give it to all these little drink koozies. They're just so cute and adorable. And I'm very glad to be able to replace the ones that I had that are kind of like worn down by this point. As always, if you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. That really does a lot to help the channel. And please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you can come get stuck in the upside down with me again soon. As always, I hope that you guys are having a magical day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.